We are all sitting on keg of gunpowder. OBJ sent warning message to Tinubu, Nigerian leaders. Now to the news in full. Former President Olusegun Obasanjo lamented that Nigeria is not progressing towards achieving its goals. Obasanjo warned that the country is sitting on a keg of gunpowder that could explode if the nation fails to take courageous and decisive steps to address its numerous challenges. OBJ insisted that the demands of the End Bad Governance and Fearless in October protesters who recently took to the streets to ask for a better living conditions are legitimate. FCC Abuja Olusegun Obasanjo, a former president of Nigeria, has expressed concerns over youth anger, fearing that Nigeria under President Bola Tinubu might be sitting on a keg of gunpowder. He said, "We are all sitting on a keg of gunpowder. If we ignore our youth, they are frustrated, they are hungry, they are unemployed, and they are angry." On leadership in Nigeria, Obasanjo said, "Leadership is not a thing that you pick on the road. What do you say of a Nigeria president who came to the office without plan?" Yes, because this person came without a plan. He does not have any plan. He does not have anything that he wants to do. He does not have any line up of the things he wants to do when he becomes the president. He just wants to come there and be the president, figurehead. That is just what he wants to come and be. He does not have any plans for the state, for the country. Now it is Wike that is running FCT for him. It is Wike that is running the whole state for him. He did not have any plans in place for us as Nigerians to start with. He did not. That is why he rigged his way in, because he wants his name to be on record that I was once the president of Nigeria. That is what he came there to do. You were shouting Emiloko, 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 as if the people that have been there before, they are not doing anything. But now that you are there, it is still the same thing. The cycle goes on. Nothing is happening. Nothing is working. You remove fuel subsidy, and yes, the country is going into shambles. You are not doing anything to correct that. You don't have any plans for the country, so what are you doing there? If you know you don't want to do anything, just step down for somebody else to come in to take over. Because Jonathan did not do this much before people started attacking him, saying that he should step down. Lamenting the state of affairs of the nation, Obasanjo said it cost $35,000 to move a shipping container from the port in Nigeria, while the cost is $4,000 in neighboring Ghana. Can you imagine? That is why goods are expensive, because the cost to even ship it down to Nigeria. Imagine you buying a car in Nigeria for maybe like 1 million, but you use 3 million to clear your car. Why? Things are so expensive. We are just frustrating ourselves. We are just disturbing ourselves. Putting problems on ourselves for nothing. The country is getting way harder and you don't have a solution for it. If you know you don't have a solution for it, step down. All of you and your senators, all of you, your ministers, you don't have anything that you are thinking. You don't have any way you want to improve the lives of our country. You are just there for nothing. Although he long quit his membership in the People's Democratic Party (PDP), the 87-year-old has remained critical of successive All Progressives Congress (APC) governments. He said, "We have rubbished the value of integrity, Obasanjo." That is it though. We have rubbished it. There is no integrity in this country. Nobody wants to do right by anybody. Everybody is just doing what will favor them, keeping money for their own pockets and ignoring the citizens. The youths are angry, and that is just the truth. We are hungry, we are angry. And when we reach our breaking point, we will turn our face back to you, and it will be bloody, it will be critical. So they should do something about it fast before it gets out of hand. Habib Enakiomen says, OBJ is not the right person to criticize Tinubu's government. I prefer Abacha's government to all their tenures. OBJ was like a drunken sailor in his tenure. His sins in the previous aspect of governance are legendary. Let him ask God for forgiveness. Yes, maybe all of them are not good, but at least it was not this worse when OBJ was there. It was not this terrible when OBJ was there. Odeyemi Shegun says, who are the people that prepared the keg of gunpowder? Wonderful. Okay, now you don't know that it is a use of statement. Okay, now. Saliu Ahmed says, Anybody supporting this administration, God will rule your generations the way Tinubu is ruling Nigeria. Amen. I'm telling you. Michael says the only Yoruba that can stand for truth and will never be tribal. The only Yoruba man that is nationalist. The only Yoruba who look at how Nigeria has fared and speak out the truth without bitterness. The only Yoruba who knows that justice is good for all. The only Yoruba who can appoint someone from Sokoto as his press secretary and someone from Cross River as a person's aide. The only Yoruba that is still living after struggling through the war to keep Nigeria, and his experience is huge. Grace Akinleye says, "Oh God, deliver Nigeria now." Yes, so God should come and deliver us because these people want to take our life. They want to remove our neck. Oluwaseun Adetoro says, "Aren't you part of the people who started the problem? God will judge you all, because even in death you will never rest in peace." And Richard Wako is saying, "Can we just go back to his era? Because when Tinubu was there, things are not this worse." And that is just the basic truth. He was doing everything to keep the dollar afloat, to keep the dollar to the naira rate afloat. He's one of the best presidents we have in this country. He is. It is not as worse as Buhari and this Tinubu government that we have now. Joseph Benga says, "Only Obasanjo is sitting on that keg of gunpowder and a tank of nuclear explosive." Okay now, all the suffering that we are suffering, you think he knows? He doesn't. He knows what we are going through, but it's not affecting him. That is just the truth. Instead of us to support this person, now we dey suffer, now we see they make mouth. Okay now, continue. Nathan says, "I would have killed Tinubu for long, but I don't want that Boko Haram vice to take over. He will steal all the money and acquire deadly weapons for Hezbollah, Iran, and Pakistan to terrorize the world." Nathan, really, this is your comment. I hope the people in power don't see it, because it is a very, very terrible statement. He said you would have killed Tinubu for long. Okay. Julius Ola says, "This man and his military associate plus political team of PDP of them, they are the one want to frustrate this government. We are very conversant with history. OBJ don't like this man just because he cannot control him, and he knows whenever Tinubu remembers what OBJ did for MKO, OBJ knows very well that Tinubu will not welcome him. And mind you, if you guys like frustrate him, all we know is that Yoruba nation is the answer." Julius, you are a mumu, because nobody is frustrating anybody. This government is not just working, and it is glaring for anybody to see, whether you like him or not. If you like him and you have decided not to say the truth, then probably you like suffering, because this man is not doing anything. This is not a matter of somebody frustrating anybody. You people should have sense and stop letting tribalism to cloud your judgment. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.